Oh, I'm gonna give True Love the GoPro to go get some shots on her walk. All right, so week 1 in the books.
In the books.
How was it? There it is, 3 stripes back on the vlog, right there. Adios 5 time, the 2020 iteration to the lineup, and here is, and yes, we're gonna get you an update from True Love on her training here in a little bit. Okay, so Adios 4 from 2019, Adios 5 this year. I can just tell immediately, coming out of the box, huge updates. And I'm just going to predict great updates, okay? So there they are, and we're taking out first impression run today, not my full review. I'll get you my thoughts. Is it a marathon shoe? Is it a half marathon shoe? Racing, training, etc., etc. Sound good? Oh man, excited. And yeah, I had a little bit of a challenge in 2019 with the Adios 4. Not sure if you all remember what happened last year in this shoe, but anyway, all right, here we go. Let's lace up. I almost forgot to mention that we put it to a vote on Facebook and Twitter what shoe I would take out today, Adios 5 from Adidas or the RC 2.0 from Adidas, and the Adios 5.1 pretty handedly. You know, it's a popular marathon racing shoe, so, but we shall see. All right, see you in the studio in about 90 minutes. First run in the books, Adios 5, and yes, the Adidas running shoe lineup continues to grow here in the studio, and I think next week I will test the last one, the RC 2.0, before giving you my full thought on the Adidas lineup for this year. Now, let's, before we dive into the drop and the stack height of the Adios 5, many of you probably know this, but in case you don't, the Adios lineup over the last 6 to 7 years has been at the top of the leaderboard for a lot of the major marathons as far as the elite competition. New York City, Chicago, Berlin, some of the winners of the biggest marathons in the world have raced in the Adios lineup. Just wanted to mention that. And also, the Adios 5 is actually the 7th iteration in this lineup. It's not the 5th, it's the 7th. There were 2 pre-boost models, 4 boost models, and now this one, the Light Strike Boost combo through the midsole. And when I'm talking about boost and Light Strike, I'm talking about the midsole material that they're putting into the shoe, okay? Oh boy, here we go. 23 in the heel, 13 in the forefoot, 10 millimeter drop, which I enjoy a 10 millimeter drop for race day shoes. And I apologize about this, but for the weight of the shoe, I couldn't find the weight for the women's size 8. So sorry about that, but for the men's size 9, we're looking at 7.8 ounces, and there it is in grams, and there it is on your screen in my size. And for the upper on the Adios 5, it's an open mesh upper. I personally think it's a good step in the right direction from last year's iteration, the Adios 4. I wish that the lockdown around the ankle and through the collar of the shoe was a little more snug, especially for a race day shoe. I'll get to the fit of the shoe in a minute. Maybe it connects to that. I will say the highlight of the upper thus far has to be the tongue, and it's gusseted. There it is on your screen. They nailed it. Very comfortable tongue, lays on top of the foot just perfectly, but the combo of the tongue and the eyelet chain, again, maybe this is actually reminiscent of the SL20. Maybe a little too much material, and again, it might just be my foot size, okay? But a little too much extra material through the eyelet chain, okay? Overall, very breathable. I haven't taken it out in hot temperatures, but I think this could be a really great shoe, most likely for, let's say, above 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And on to that brand new midsole design craziness. All right, so you got Light Strike midsole. Remember how excited I was about the Light Strike midsole in the SL20? Well, it's now present in the Adios lineup, plus a little wedge of boost material here through the heel. So if you like the boost midsole feel, this might be a shoe for you to consider. Now, I will say as far as performance goes, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that here in a second. And for the outsole, just real quick, Continental rubber, torsion plate, just like the SL20. and it did fine today. In fact, this is a very reminiscent outsole pattern to the SL20. If not, it's not quite identical, but very reminiscent to the SL20, which I thought performed well last week. And I will say, I guess I'll just do this real quick, you can see the difference there between Adios 4 and Adios 5. As far, I think it's an improvement. I do. I like this new tread pattern on the Adios 5 over the 4. And it almost looks a little narrower through the landing compared to that Adios 4. For the fit and the comfort, I wish I would have gone a half size down. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I don't know what happened, but my toes were swimming just a little bit as far as the length of the shoe today, especially for a racer. For the comfort in the Adios 5, so it's not plush, definitely not plush, meaning a lot of cushion, but the inside of the shoe, very comfortable. Like, it's just a nice inner lining inside the shoe, and onto that comfort through the midsole. And this is sadly also my drawback. And who is this shoe not for? 23 and 13 through the forefoot. Oh man, Adidas, I think I need at least 2 more millimeters there through the forefoot, especially if we're talking about a road half marathon or marathon shoe. If you are a forefoot striker, just make sure that you are, meaning you strike right here, right underneath that toe box, make sure you are a resilient runner. Your feet are strong, your ankles are strong. You basically are an injury-free runner, because 13 is pretty low, and I felt it today on the pavement, especially after yesterday's mountain run. Like, I could just feel every step. Now, who is this shoe for? If you love ground contact feel, and you, like, actually, when I was getting up on my toes today, like really trying to be, really forefoot, it was fun. I just couldn't see myself going like that for even 13 miles with that 13 millimeter stack height, okay? So that is my drawback, Adidas. 2 more millimeters, that's all I need. That's all I need through the forefoot. And on to my positive of the Adios 5, it's gotta be the breathability and overall just lighter upper. It's just so, it feels more nimble just to the touch even. And yeah, I'm just pulling off the shelf right now. Like, this is just so much thicker through the Adios 4. So good work, Adidas, on dropping the weight of the upper in this Adios 5. Durability prediction, I'm frankly unsure. So stay tuned. After 50 miles, I'll get you that durability prediction, just because, again, the whole combo, light strike, boost, I just don't know. Now, how would I use the Adios 5 in the running shoe rotation? Whew, I am gonna be shocked if I tell you after 50 miles, oh, this is a marathon racing shoe. I'm leaning toward, everybody, half marathon and even 10K. I know it's crazy, but I'm just not sensing the marathon, the 26.2. And yes, again, I mean, I hate to say it again, but I'm almost thinking a commuter shoe from your house to the track. I would personally choose the SL20 over the Adios 5 at this point, or just a good old tempo day shoe where you want to pick up the pace for 6 to 10 mile days. And your price point right now, looking pretty solid, $90. Now here's the crazy thing, you probably have picked up on this recently. Almost all running shoes are on sale right now because of what's happening around the world. So $90, not too shabby. Good work there, bringing the price down to under $100. Like, that's pretty, like, if you can race a half marathon in a shoe under $100, that is a great price point. Okay, let's go outside, check in with True Love. Come on. True Love. The fan club needs an update on your training. Hey, you too. Fan club needs an update. All right. All right. You come out to the patio here. We'll get him an update.
Hey.
There she is.
Hello.
There she is. Mwah, love you.
Love you.
Oh, I'm gonna give True Love the GoPro to go get some shots on her walk. All right. So, week 1 in the books.
In the books.
How was it?
It was great. It was easy. I liked it.
Yeah.
Baby stepping into it.
Baby stepping into it. So the first week was every other day walking.
Yep.
Remember what I'm always saying? Patience.
Yeah.
With training. So just easing back into it.
Yeah.
after baby Henry,
Yeah.
and
No pressures, just every other day. That was so easy. I could do that.
and the race is not until, well, we haven't signed up yet, but is not till late July, maybe even early August. So
Okay.
we've got time training for a 5K, and this week we're bumping it up to 5 days of walking,
Yep.
maybe, but okay, 6 or 7 if time allows.
Yeah.
With kiddos, you just never know.
Yeah, because sometimes they come with me, which is great. But then we like come to the little meadow and they want to go dig in the mud. And I'm like, well, I'm supposed to keep walking. So then I do laps up and down and yeah.
How do your legs, like, were you tired at all a little bit after
No,
some of
it
the
felt
walks?
really good.
Oh, good.
I mean, you know what's funny?
Or do you sleep better?
This sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But after the 40-minute one, the next day I was like, oh, I moved my body.
Yeah, just getting
Like a
out there.
little bit, yeah, I think I do sleep better. I mean, that also could be because of the baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired, but
Yeah.
I definitely feel like I have more energy.
Isn't that amazing?
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Runners.
You know.
That's like a good secret.
Yep, it is a little secret we
Because
have.
I feel like people have said that, but when you experience it, it felt good.
Get those endorphins pumping, get that blood pumping, get that heart, everything's pumping.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, it's like you felt like taking a nap, but then you just go put your shoes on and go walk, and then you're like, oh, nap, schmap.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Who needs a nap?
Come
Who
on.
needs a nap? So, so anyway, week 1 in the books,
Yep.
week 2 commencing, and then just easing into it. And then, hon, so basically 2 weeks from now, we'll start jogging. Whoa! Ayo!
Who is she?
Ayo!
That's amazing.
So, all right.
Wait, 1 week from today or 2 weeks from today?
2 weeks from
Yeah.
today.
Woo.
2 weeks from today.
I like that better.
And we're talking gentle jogging, easing into it. Because that's a whole nother step.
Gentle jogging, I like that.
That's a whole nother step because you're actually pounding on the pavement and, you know, you got to be careful and you got to make sure your shoes are right.
Yeah. Love
So, boom, react in the house. All right, turning it
Wait,
on.
so how do I do this?
So here we go.
Ooh,
Boom. So
that
you,
looks fancy.
I just turned it on.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
Hi.
All right, so she's gone. There she is.
So I just
So actually, for now, you can just do. For now, you just hold it like that,
with my face,
Yeah.
but not my shoes.
and then we'll get shoes in a minute.
Okay.
So, all right, boom, and then eventually we'll see you at date night.
Oh, I love Tuesdays.
And it's Cinco de Mayo, so we were gonna do Taco Tuesdays, but look at this line, everybody. It's a little crazy at what is it?
Cochino.
Cochino. So we
Our favorite
opted
place.
for what is this?
Turkish.
A hero? Oh yeah, Turkish
Hero falafel.
falafel. So anyway,
Oh my
we love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Question of the day, kind of connecting to a cutie from last week, the concert question. Where are you gonna travel first? Once the coronavirus is done, what's like your go-to destination and why? All right,
really good.
isn't that fun? So
I know
because yeah, where are we going?
Denver. For our anniversary.
There we go, Denver, just up the road, just
Whenever it
up
opens
there.
up.
Right. So we love you. All right, everyone. We're gonna toss it back to the last Adidas shoe from last week, the SL20. Right here-ish. Right about here. Right about here, everyone. All right, we love you. Seek beauty
Work hard.
and love each other.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Ciao, ciao.